future.
Today I'm going to be talking about the first god of destruction in the grand history of gods of destruction. Basically how this is going to work is, right now we only know of 12, and that's universe 1 through 12. Those are all of the gods of destruction that we know. If you count Topo, that's 13. Because of what we saw with Topo, it confirms that you don't have to be a deity or a divine entity to become a god of destruction. You can literally just be born and train your way up. That's what Topo did. But who was the first? Who paved the path for gods of destruction? Now, I started this video showing Bardock, and I can guarantee you, it's not Bardock, but it is interesting with Bardock. Because he is so intertwined with time travel and being sent back all these years, he actually makes for a good fan story of becoming the first god of destruction. And in Dragon Ball Ascension, that's what happens. He was known across the universe as a god of destruction, and you can see him right here, sitting on his throne. It goes through the Xenoverse timeline and it shows him getting sucked back, and it tells the story of how he became the god of destruction. But in the main series, Bardock was only meant to be Goku's dad, not the god of destruction. Maybe an idea for the original Super Saiyan, but definitely not a god of destruction. A good place to start is actually Beerus. Beerus has been in his job for roughly 70 million years. He's been at the god of destruction level for about that length of time. So for most people, when they think of god of destruction, they'll think of Beerus, but there's a very good case for a fairly new character in the series that precedes Beerus. His name is Moro. The way Moro was introduced into the series, it was by having some sort of beef with the Grand Supreme Kai. They make a point to say that the Grand Supreme Kai is level with the God of Destruction, and Moro had this gigantic fight with the Grand Supreme Kai, to the point where both of them, by the end of it, were extremely weakened. Moro was imprisoned and was drained of all of his power, and the Grand Supreme Kai, well, we saw what he was doing in Dragon Ball Z, he could barely take down Majin Buu. They both weakened each other so much, none of them could do anything anymore. There is a very good case that Moro could end up being the first god of destruction, and during his reign he got too caught up in the power and the constant destruction of planets and people and life forms that eventually he went rogue. So you had to get the opposite of a god of destruction, the god of creation, the Grand Supreme Kai, to step in. And that's when we see that battle between the two. Moro is easily strong enough to qualify for the position of god of destruction, and if it does come out that Moro was a pre-god of destruction, the first god of destruction, please, Toriyama, Toyotaro, make him fight Beerus, and maybe even win. Anyway, aside from Moro, there is one. He isn't part of Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super. He is in Dragon Ball GT, and this guy is unofficially the first god of destruction. Unofficially. In Universe 3, there is a god of destruction designed by Toyotaro named Moscow, and if you look at him, he looks like a robot. In Dragon Ball GT, in some of the earlier episodes, there was this guy called Lude. In English, it was Lord Lude. But in its original language, Japanese, this guy's name is God of Destruction Lude, Hakaishin Lude. So unofficially, he is the first god of destruction, and you can say that Universe 3's robot god Moscow is based off of Hakaishin Lude from Dragon Ball GT, especially since it's a Toyotaro design. In reality though, it's looking like Moro from Universe 7 could have been one of the first gods of destruction. He fits all the criteria. The way he destroys planets is he doesn't just explode them and get nothing out of them. He gets a planet and he saps it dry of all its energy. So it's entirely possible that he got carried away with that and went on to destroy too many planets that the Supreme Kai had to step in. And that's basically it. There's not heaps and heaps of information on all the other universes, but for Universe 7 we could be looking at Moro, the first god of destruction, or at least one of the earliest forms of a god of destruction. Anyway, let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself. Peace, peace.